Hello, so I want to do a real quick intro for this video. This video was pre-recorded about the week before my birthday, and I was hoping to have it published on my birthday, January 15th, but unfortunately due to extreme technical difficulties with my computer, didn't happen. So I apologize to everyone who've been waiting for a new video from me, and guarantee this video is going to answer a lot of questions and so forth, and hopefully give you something to think about. Yes, I've talked about current worldwide events, but from the perspective with first-hand knowledge. Hello, it's January 2022, and at the time this video is released, it's my birthday today. And my birthday, the meaning, I guess, as a descriptive behind it, had changed in the early part of 2020. And I've done videos about this. It is what it is, and literally it was a lifetime ago how I entered into this world. My real focus in this video is to let all my subscribers and viewers know why, for example, I haven't posted any videos in several weeks, and why I'm going to be cutting back on making videos. So I suppose, for example, with current worldwide events, I've said what I've said over the past 2 years in many videos, reiterating basically the same things. Not just videos, but posts and comments. And a lot of the groups associated with current worldwide events, I've started to leave, and there's still a few more that I will be leaving. And I don't personally have the need to vent with regards to current worldwide events. It is what it is. It's not going away. I know a lot of people want it to go away. It's not going away. So I personally don't have a need to vent. Moreover, I don't want to feed other people's addiction to, as a descriptive, negativity. And yes, that's an addiction. A lot of people are feeding off of it. A lot of people making videos, even posts, keep going after example after example after example of what's happening in the world today and the injustices. Nothing changes. Nothing's going away. And I understand a lot of people want to vent, but people, for example, truthers, are falling into this trap And I've explained what protest marches, online social media groups, and even videos and stuff, the real purpose. Accept it or not, I couldn't care less. So I'm not going to keep going over and over and over this particular topic. There's no point. As for sharing what I know firsthand as a whistleblower and exposer, I've shared what I've shared, again, accept it or not, and I've shared a lot of my personal life, just remote from other things. So how much more could I say, really? So there's really no point to keep going over and over things. But I understand a lot of people, perhaps most people, enjoy, as a descriptive, the negativity, the drama, and everything else. I'm not like that. And in fact, I never really want to do videos about anything. I'm really, I guess you can say as a descriptor, I'm trying to think of how to wordcraft this. I'm somewhat of a private person. I like to keep to myself, but not, it's not that I don't like people. I enjoy people. It's kind of a love-hate thing. I talk about this in another video, but I never really, my mission has never really been to set out to do videos and see myself in videos online. And it's been quite the experience. Now, I'm not stating or implying I'm never going to do videos again, but I'm going to maybe cut back, at least for a while. I'll definitely do updates with regards to the part of my channel that deals with my journey finding home. And my real focus right now is getting this pardon that I shouldn't even be having to apply for. And there's a lot of other things going on in my personal life too right now that I have to deal with. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. But yeah, I've talked a lot about injustice, for example. And I'm going to segue now into, in Alberta, they've come out with something called the Administration Penalties Act. And apparently there's like 3 phases to this thing. And I'm going to sum it up in layperson's terms, just kind of generalizing what this is. And it's interesting that it's happening at this particular point in time. So basically, if anyone had seen like the movie Judge Dredd, that's what we're living. You're a police officer, issues a ticket, and the act basically assumes you're guilty, and you have to prove your innocence. You have 5 days to do so. But you have to pay the fines. Plus, I think it's $150 to have that ticket reviewed. Now, the people doing the review, from my understanding, are former police officers. Which, that's a topic unto itself, right? So, you're not entitled, for example, with the courts, you're entitled to, with criminal matters, something called disclosure. The evidence that the prosecution has against you, you're entitled to that, but not under this new act. And they've maximized all the penalties up to the point of jail. They're not imposing that, because that all of a sudden will open up the door to charter arguments, and chances are this act will get defeated. Now, what I want to highlight here is right now this is in Alberta, Canada. Guaranteed other provinces are, if they haven't already, formulated their own Administration Penalties Act. And it won't be limited to Canada. You're going to see this everywhere. And it's going to happen really quickly. And everything that I've been predicting and warning people about for the past 2 years is happening. A lot of people didn't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. And they get upset, even block me, get booted out of groups. Fine. But you see, it's happening. And while everyone is focusing on the superficial parts of current worldwide events, all these types of acts and everything else are moving forward. Now, imagine under this administration Penalties Act, getting tickets and fines and all this other stuff relating to current worldwide events and what they're imposing. You're deemed guilty. No fair trial, nothing. What do you do? Right? Injustice. So I've warned about this, and sharing my story, I show in detail. That's what makes my story unique, in detail, how corruption in the justice system plays out. But no one's really interested. Maybe now people will start taking note, but it's a little bit too late. Because no one cares about all the people who had faced injustice. No one cares about the people who whistleblew and exposed injustice. Now people are going to start scrambling. So as this ties in with, for example, current worldwide events and this administration Penalties Act, sure, they're not imposing jail under this act, but watch what will happen. As I've been saying, peripheral laws are going to be used to enforce that. So under this administration Penalties Act, there's no jail, but you could go to jail for contempt, for example, for not paying the fine. Anywhere from 1 to 40 days. Now are you understanding how all this is playing out? Things that I've been saying all along. Maybe now you'll listen. As I said, right now this is in Alberta. It's going to spread like wildfire all around the world. We've gone back to the story of the Salem witch trials. You're accused, you must be guilty, and you're punished. Amazing. And this segues into how a lot of people who call themselves awake, they're truthers and all whatever they want to call themselves. And I've said this in other videos. You all are part of the plan, and everything you're doing is anticipated. I've said before, everyone, the population, is dealing with generational commitment. You're part of the plan. You think you're awake, and you may be awake to one or several things, only to slumber in something else while slumbering in everything else. But you're part of the plan. And everything that you're doing is part of the plan. I don't want to be right. And I guess things are the way they are. So, just to sum everything up, why you're going to see less videos, at least for a while anyway. So I just don't want to, I don't need to vent, and I don't want to feed people's addiction. Alternative media, social media, has become like mainstream. Do you get it now? Anyway, that's really all I want to say. I hope for everyone, I pray for everyone that they make it through this final year, maybe year and a half. It's not going to be an easy one. Stay strong. And see you on the other side, the finish line, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you don't pray, perhaps it's time you start.